Now, to put this passage of Revelation into context, following the vision of the seven seals which was revealed to John on the island of Patmos, was the revelation of the seven trumpets. And John saw seven angels with seven trumpets. As each of them blew their trumpets, one after another, there were several cataclysmic events on earth. The revelation of the seven trumpets brings to light the events which are to mark the last days. The focus of study today is on the fifth trumpet. What happened when it was blown by the angel? The significance of what the trumpet and the lessons believers should learn from it. The 9th chapter of the book of Revelation shows us a remarkable view in the spirit world. In this chapter, we see the spirit world spilling over into our world. The 9th chapter is probably one of the most controversial chapters in the Bible. This chapter reveals to us the readers, two frightening armies that were liberated to cause havoc, the army from the pit and the army from the east. But we are going to focus on the army from the pit, the bottomless pit. A great deal of controversy amongst biblical scholars surrounds Revelation 9, 1 through 12. The sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came some scholars arguing that this is a description of literal locusts that have come out of the bottomless pit, a description of a demon portal that is literally open on the earth. Others argue that what comes out of the pit are the decomposing souls of the unsaved. Other scholars argue that this is a description of fighter helicopters that John saw, and because of his time, the only thing he could relate to it was locusts. Others believe it is an army of demons that come out of the pit that can only be described as locusts. Revelation 9, 1 through 12. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, and as the smoke of a great furnace, and out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power. And the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion, and he striketh a man. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men, and they had their hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions, and they had breastplates, and it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots, of many horses running to battle. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. John, the man who was shown what will happen in the end time, on the island called Patmos, saw something spectacular. He saw that the things that come out of the bottomless pit have a leader, a king that rules over them, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. This story did not start here. We must have been hearing about this name called Apollyon. There have been short movies and videos that have been made entitled Apollyon. We must have also heard of Apollyon the Destroyer before. We may know of this name, but many of us don't know who or what bears this name. We don't know the power of the entity bearing this name. We don't have the idea of what the entity will do. Many people have believed that this particular being that John talked about was Satan himself. They believed that it was another name for Satan because of the title that was given to this angel, the Destroyer. But Apollyon could not be Satan, and I will explain why. Starting from what led to this part of the Bible, John was seeing trumpets sounded by angels and things were happening. As the trumpet sounded, each trumpet presents a disaster worse than the disaster that preceded it. The fifth, sixth, and seventh trumpets are called the three woes. The fifth trumpet was sounded by the fifth angel, and something happened. Revelation 9:1. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him it was given the key of the bottomless pit. John saw a star fall from heaven. This same star was given a key to the bottomless pit. The bottomless pit is a place that can only be described as a place of detention for the wicked angels, or the demon world. If we remember another thing John said about this bottomless pit, it is a place where Satan himself would be locked for 1,000 years. We see this in Revelation 20, verse 3, here. This pit in Revelation 9, the pit is locked, but someone was given a key to open the bottomless pit. John said a star fell from heaven, and it was given the key to the bottomless pit. We were made to know that this star was a being, and the word he, the uses the word he to indicate that it was a being. The exact identity of this being who was given the keys is not known. Some argue it is Satan himself who was given the key, and others argue it is an angel. The exact identity of this star is not explicitly stated. After the star was given the key, what did he do? The Bible says that he opened the bottomless pit. After he opened it, some locusts that looked like scorpions came out of the pit. The leader of these things was described in Revelation 9:11, whose name is Abaddon in Hebrew, and then Apollyon in Greek, meaning the destroyer. The first thing we know about this Apollyon being is that he is locked up in the bottomless pit, waiting to be freed. He is probably one of the lead angels of Satan. Imagine an angel leading a swarm of locusts. Just as holy angels have ranks, fallen angels also have ranks. And in this verse we learn of a fallen angel who isn't mentioned anywhere else in the Bible. He is a fallen angel who is bound in the bottomless pit with these demonic creatures, the destroyer. We don't know his origin or what his initial duties were, but we do know he will one day be released. He has the power to control demonic spirits, and he was given the power to destroy. Apollyon was made the king of legions of the evil spirit that appeared like locusts, having the powers of scorpions. These things all came from a place called the bottomless pit. This should make us know one of the things that are in this place called the bottomless pit. It houses demons, angels of Satan, and all kinds of spirits that these angels control. There must be more angels like Apollyon in this pit. But what we are concerned about is the Apollyon who was given the power to destroy the earth.